Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on the Alien Stage 72, getting close to being done. So in here we have the cuff for the ankle. I think this is the, let's double check here. This is the left leg, so this is going to be cuff for the left ankle. We've got the left foot, two pieces here. We've got the noisiest paper in the world. Okay, everything's out of there. It has been a long time. Long time for me. I think it was like 2 days ago the last time I posted a video of the Alien. It's been long enough that I'm looking. Oh, they're there. I didn't see my screws. Hang on, and need the oil. Like I said, been a minute since I worked on the Alien. Been a minute since I worked on any of the part works other than the Disney house and the Moomin house because they aren't showing up. Okay, so we've got this metal cap. Okay, thigh protector, ankle collar, joint line. These are the joint liners. Got some screws and the left foot. So first thing they want you to do is take these two pieces, put them together. You can see there's a screw hole there. It has threads in it. I'm still going to dip the screw in some oil. If I can get the oil to come out. Come on. When you don't use these bottles for a while, they tend not to want to work quite right. Grab the screwdrivers that I'm going to need. This is actually the first time I've worked on the Alien since I redid the table here. So we need one of these screws. The other one goes in here. Silver screws are always going into metal. If I remember right, black screws go into plastic. Like I said, been a minute since I've done anything on the Alien because it does actually go together pretty easily. Put this screw in here, tighten it down. Tighten it all the way down so it's snug. So you've got that thigh protector there. We're going to go ahead and put that in place here. And like I said, been a minute since I've worked on it. So I've run out of the super glue I have been using. Let's see. Test fit the protector in place, making sure the edges can apply a little glue as shown by the green lines. Okay. I'm going to need the zip ties, which I have over here. Been so long that my old standby glue has run out. So now I'm using this huge bottle of glue. So what it says to do is apply a bead of glue along here. And along here. And as always, set the glue down, leave it open, let the glue contents run back down into the bottle. Push this down. And you'll note that I'm not using the black super glue for this because it doesn't work very well. Thought it did, then I started using the regular clear super glue and I found out that it works so much better. So zip tie there. I think I should be able to do this with just 2 zip ties. And what I'm looking at doing what I'm doing is pulling this over so that the glue will actually catch and hold the plate in place and the skin in place underneath it. It's a little bit short. There we go. Pull this one tight here. Looks like it should be good. Let me put a couple more in there. Let me put one up at the top, one down at the bottom, just to make sure. I don't want it to grab in one place and not in another. Might actually I was going to say might have to use 3 zip ties here, but that's not the case. I pulled the bottom one too tight before I brought it around on the last one. And then, up there, one more. I'm getting to the point where I'm not going to need a whole lot of zip ties anymore, and I still have a ton of them. 1,000 zip ties goes a long way. Okay. Push that down, make sure it's down everywhere. Double check on the zip ties. And on to the next page. So what it says to do next, and what I've got a tablet up here now with the instructions on the PDF. So what it says to do next is to take this part here, and I'm looking at it. You put the ankle protector on here. Just looking to see. Matching up. Goes on this way, because what we're doing is we're matching up where these. Sorry, I think I was out of screen. We're matching up where these pipes end up. Here, 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 and here. I'm looking over the camera, which is this pipe, and then this recessed pipe back here. So we're going to push this up onto here, and it's actually going to hold those pipes, the pipes that are there already, down. You want to push it far enough that you can actually get to the ball here. Next step is we take the 2 halves of the ankle, or the 2 halves of the foot. They actually have them this way. Either way, and you put this tensioner here. It's got the 2 points here that are going to go into the holes, or holes in the ankle, right there. There's a view of the inside. Those will go in there and actually hold the rubber piece in place once you put it on the Alien itself. Double check. Just making sure I didn't miss somewhere with a screw, because I'm not sure where these black screws are going to go. Okay. So what you're going to do then is you're going to take your ankle or your foot and make sure you put it on the right way. So it's going to slide up in here like this. You can see the ball fits down inside there. You can do the same with this side. And this side, if you look there, that is where the nuts from the silver screws and nuts are going to go. So you're going to slide this up in here, and it is, I remember from the last one, it is a little bit of a pain to get it all the way in there. Actually, not too bad. But you got to line everything up. Get the nuts and screws open. Usually it's nuts and bolts. This is nuts and screws. So I'm going to drop one in here first. Get it to lay in there. Don't be me. I tried to put it in place with a magnetic screwdriver. That's never going to work. It's going to just keep pulling it out. You can see it dropped in there. Dropped in there like that. So from the other side, find the hole. Put the screw in. Hold both of them while I grab the correct screwdriver here. Come on. I did not hit the thread, so I think that's too big. Come on. Now it doesn't want to go into the hole. There we go. You can see, there you can see it's actually going in there. So I'm going to leave that one for right now. It's started. I don't want to get it too far along before I get the other one started as well. Do the same thing. Worked out better by putting the screw in on the end of the screwdriver first. Should be threading in there. That one's going. Do the same with the last one. This one's a little bit more difficult because it's right up underneath that cuff, the ankle protector. Come on, get in there. There we go. Put the last screw in on here. I don't know if you noticed, but every time I turn it, once the nut is in there, I will put my finger over the nut to keep it in place. So we're going to tighten these all the way down. There's the problem too, is that hitting the cross point with the cross point screwdriver is a little bit tricky once it's down inside there. There we go. Those are tightened up. And so there's the ankle in place, or not the ankle, the foot in place. Movable, but they call for 2 more screws in here. And that's where these black ones are going to go. Again, like I said a few minutes ago, black goes into plastic. Put the spare in here with all the rest. I do have to say the Alien build is very nice because there are 4 types of screws total. Unlike some of the builds, there are 30, 40, 50 different types of screws. I'm going up here, make sure. So we've got a hole here and a hole here where these screws are going to go. They're going into plastic, so no oil needed. What they're doing is they're tightening the bottom parts of the plastic together. You've got the metal screws up here holding the ball together, holding that joint together, and then the screws going into the plastic holding the bottom of the foot together. Just like that. So that, I believe, double check, yes, that is all there is to do in this book and step, except for making a mess with the glue by squeezing it. So go ahead and put the cap on there. Might have to find a smaller bottle to put this in. Matter of fact, where did I put it? Could put it in here because this bottle is still relatively usable. I may do that if that one starts gumming up. Like I was saying, that is all there is to do in this stage. I hope you're enjoying this. Well, I just looked down and saw this. Not as good as what it's going to be on the thigh, but nobody's going to be looking at the back. Like I was saying, I hope you're enjoying this build. It's been a complicated build, been a little bit trying at times, but it's not a bad build. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new videos or do a stream. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you on the next video or stream. Have a great one.